Yeah, so I did a video of my house. I think it went pretty well. I was also very glad that I did this because I remember Ms. Kiff cooking up that fucking disgusting butterball steak. The most disgusting fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The nastiest steak I've ever seen. The worst steak. And then finally, Emma was like, oh, it's garbage. It sucks. And so I'm like, okay, let's find out for real. No, it was fine. My steaks are fucking fine. Yeah, I mean, the video, like, obviously there's a lot of people always who are gonna have opinions about stuff, but I do think that it was fun to do. Yeah, I tried to get Emeru to cut stuff up with the sword, but it didn't really work. I actually stabbed a hole in this fucking soccer ball. I was kind of surprised I was able to do that. Someone like me a video, nice swing? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and that's a mattress. Izzy made me get rid of this mattress, and so it's just out in the backyard now. Explain the stains on the wall? Oh, that? I mean, it is what it is. I've already explained that. Yeah, that's where I sleep, right there. That's my bed. And as you can see there, it's very nice. It's got a mattress topper. I've slept in that bed for 20 years. Comfy, yep, you're right. And then this is my streaming room, and that's what I do whenever I finish my streams. How did the bathroom look before you cleaned it? Man. Yeah, you should get more comfortable. It looks so comfy. It is. Like, I have all these pillows and everything. Like, I'll play this little part of it at least. You guys can watch the whole video if you want.
Roll yourself up in the nest.
Yeah, I was literally just doing it.
Oh, actually.
So I have this. This blanket, by the way, is Mitch Jones' blanket. That's actually his ex-girlfriend's pillow, too. So yeah, I get right in here, and then sometimes I can get some more of these. It's a blanket like, Twitch sent me. Really cold. That's a blanket I think my mom got me. That's a blanket Izzy bought. I used to have a cardboard box, but then I got rid of it because I got a new monitor.
You telling me that's not the fucking life? How can you have a bad day?
I never have bad days.
I'm tired of that.
I never have bad days.
Right.
It's very cozy. You know, it looks bad or whatever. It doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. It's good.
I'm jealous, bro. I think we're the ones doing it wrong.
No, that's actually true. One thing that I've realized something that I've always known to be true is that I am the only person who's not crazy. See, everybody else is insane. They're out of their mind. They've got this total, like, weird view of the world. And they're like, those walls say otherwise? Yeah, but I'm not sleeping on the wall, am I? When am I going to sleep? What do you think, I'm Spider-Man? You think I'm going to sleep on the wall? You think I'm Nightcrawler? I'm not sleeping on the wall. It's over there. I'm over here. And how many rats do you pick out of traps a week? It's been 2 this month. Actually, maybe 2 months. Sleeping on the walls? Should she on the walls? Yeah. You said you used cardboard to sleep? No, I just used it, I used it kind of like, I used a cardboard box. So, like, I got a monitor from, like, a sponsorship or something. And so, they send it to me in a box, obviously. And so, I take it out of the box, and I put the box on my bed, and then I realized, like, I was using this cardboard box kind of as, like, a weighted blanket. And so, yeah, I was doing that. I think it worked actually quite well. The reason why I don't change a lot of things in my life or any of this stuff is because I don't really think that I need to. Like, the truth is that there are things in my life that I am not happy about. And there are things in my life that make my life worse that I do not enjoy and I wish they didn't exist. But the truth is that I felt like I was born rich. I was healthy. I still am, you know, relatively healthy. You know, when I was a kid, I had like my mom and my dad cared about me. I was surrounded by my friends. I was able to do what I wanted. You know, things weren't we weren't super rich in terms of money, but I was so happy. And the world was so good. And I've tried my best in my life to live a life that is non-physical. I don't spend a lot of my time in the physical world. I am on the computer, I'm in my mind. I like being in the dark and just thinking. So whenever people tell me that things like this are a problem, they're not telling me that things like this are a problem. They're telling me that things like this are a problem for them. And I understand that. Now, that's fine. I'm telling you, you're in denial. I'm debating on whether I should say this or not, because it's definitely an insane person thing to say. I always remind myself that if I wanted to, I could go downstairs and cut my own throat with a knife. And I don't, because I don't want to. I am the master of my own life and death. I control my own destiny. And I do it every day and every moment, all of the time. If I want to, I can clean up this house. And if I don't want to, I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. Not the take I expected. There it is. Can you do a flip though? I used to be able to. I don't think I could anymore. And so, yeah, I understand that, you know, I might seem like a crazy person to a lot of people. But I personally think that I'm the only person who is not crazy. In a world that has collectively lost their mind. And more importantly, a world that has collectively lost its soul. I care about things that I care about. I care about doing things that I enjoy. And that's the only thing that really matters to me. Speaking of suicidal thoughts, it's not a suicidal thought. It's just it's a morbid manifestation of the level of control that you have over your own life. In a sick society, the sick person is the only healthy one. That's right. That's right. You're too proud of your bad habits. A lot of kids think the same way. Most people grow out of it, though. Living in filth doesn't make you free. It makes you filthy. It doesn't give you control. The laziness controls you. Well, like, for example, so, like, I actually cleaned up, like, a lot of people even commented on this. That, like, this room here, this room is a lot cleaner than my other rooms. And do you know why? It's because I cleaned it. Yeah. I cleaned it. Yeah, that's why. It was annoying to me, because there's, like, a bunch of stuff everywhere. And so I cleaned it. Now, this is a while ago, so, like, there's still, like, random stuff around. There's cords, stuff like that, right? But, like, this room's pretty clean. Like, I could clean this room entirely in probably, like, 2 hours. You don't realize it right now because you don't know what it feels like it, but you'll feel a lot better in a clean environment, even if you aren't the one cleaning it. So whenever you say you will feel a lot better in a clean environment, what you are saying is that you will feel a lot better. Has it ever occurred to you that other people don't feel the same way that you do? There's no way you wouldn't feel better in a cleaner room? To be honest, like, so I'll kind of explain it in, like, kind of a general sense. It's not that I wouldn't feel better, it's that I don't care about it enough to change it. Does that make sense? Like, so, like, I don't really care about it that much. Like, obviously, like, yeah, maybe to be better, but, like, I don't really want to spend my time dealing with it or dealing with maids to deal with it. It's just not a priority for me. Because I'm not thinking about it. That's what I was saying, is I try not to really exist in the physical world in, like, a mental way. It sounds weird, but, like, that's just kind of how I think. It's what goes on in my head. And so whenever I walk through my house, I'm not walking through my house. I'm thinking about something that's totally different. Have you ever cleaned your room fully? Yeah, I have. I've had to clean my room fully a number of times. Especially whenever I was younger, my mom would make me do it because, like, it would just get so bad, she would just lose her fucking mind. And so, yeah, I've had to do it multiple times. A lot of armchair psychologists in chat. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of people that think that I can improve my life. And so, like, right now, there are, like, a few things that I probably should do that would improve my life. This isn't really about cleaning the house, right? Like, actually, I'll give you an example of cleaning the house. I really don't like being hot. I don't like feeling overheated. I like being in the cold. And I like being in the dark. So I spent $20,000 getting a new AC unit and rewiring and reventing the entire insulation and ventilation of my house during the summer, because that was unpleasant for me, and it was a problem that I had that I solved. The only thing separating you from being a NEET is your stream, technically speaking. Most people, the only thing separating them from being a NEET is their employment. Like that's usually the main thing. It's their job, yeah. That's kind of the way it works. You ever had your thyroid checked? I'm super sensitive to temperature. No, I don't know if I should say more. I might reveal my power level. I used to be very sensitive to temperatures, and I stopped being sensitive to temperatures. Like today it was like 40 degrees outside, and I just walked outside, and it was fine. I felt great. And I'll be at my dad's house. I'm going to be honest. My dad, his house is very uncomfortable for me to be in. I don't like being in his house because it's like the chairs are uncomfortable. The house is hot. Just don't like being there. It's like he grew up in Florida, and he's old enough to where he grew up and there was no AC. And so his idea of it feeling good is 82 degrees. That's not my idea. And so anyway, and I'm not going to change it for him because he's 76. Like, he gets priority. It's his own fucking house. So that's it. 82 is way too damn hot. I agree. And so anyway, I go over there nowadays, and it doesn't bother me. I stopped using soap washing myself completely. And my skin has never been clearer and never been better. I used to have really bad skin flakes with my hair, and it's improved. I don't feel cold or hot hardly ever. I feel good, very good. How long until the flakes went away? I have the same problem. About 3 weeks. About 3 weeks or so. You don't use soap for your hands either? Only if I get them dirty. Like, for example, because I eat with my hands and I don't want that stuff going in my body. Like, for example, if I get my hands dirty, I will get soap, and get it off my hands, right? But other than that, no. Someone in chat said they smell too in regards to Techie and Emery. I don't know, but like, all I'm saying is like, how don't you have back problems from all that sitting? I actually have had some back problems recently for the past like maybe month or so. And the reason why is I moved a washing machine like from my garage, and I moved some other like appliances around because I was getting rid of things in my garage. And so I actually did hurt my back kind of. And I think the reason why is because I haven't been exercising really hardly at all. I've been fucking up, honestly. And yeah, but I'm okay, right? I'm fine. Everything's all right. But yeah, it has been an issue. No shit. Yeah, exactly. And like, because back in the day, I used to be extremely physically active, and now I'm not at all. Do your muscles do that? Yeah, exactly. So you don't use shampoo? No. There's no reason to. Do you brush your teeth? I brush my teeth every single day, without fail, every single time. Even if I fall asleep late, I will wake up and then I will brush my teeth before I go back to bed. I brush my teeth every single day. All of your habits cannot be done in the tropics. That's why you like the cold. You're right, probably. And yeah, I don't like that environment at all. Do you get an annual cleaning at the dentist? I usually get an annual pulling at the dentist. Yeah, usually about once a year. Yeah, I gotta get another one of them out of there. So yeah, you could say it's cleaning, but not necessarily. That's why I don't want to go to the dentist. Yeah, I do have kind of like dental anxiety. I do. Why are you revealing all this to us? The reason why is because whenever I was a lot younger, I used to always be very afraid of people, like, and I used to care a lot about what people think, and I still care what people think to an extent. But I just want to be who I am. I want to be myself. And that's it. And it doesn't matter Nothing else matters. If people don't like it, people have a negative opinion about it, that's nice. As I said, I wake up in the morning. I wake up at about 8 in the morning. And usually I wake up at 8 at night sometimes too. And I wake up and I'm very happy. I look forward to my day every single day. I get to do things that I like doing all the time. Are there days that I don't have a good day? Yeah, sure. But for the most part, I do enjoy myself. And nothing can take that away from me. Well, there is something I can. I can take it away from myself. And that's the only thing that can.